Hello Internet, welcome to Animation Theory, the show where we talk about clones in a TV show. Speaking of that, I just watched the new Ways of War trailer and it is amazing. And so to start theorizing about this, we need a lot of unpacking. So first thing, while we see Nathan and Ezra, I think hugging each other. And it cuts to Ezra pointing up to this thing. I don't know who it is. Probably a YouTuber. And then in the new scene, we see something weird. We see Ezra fighting a clone of himself. But we can tell that the clone is easily recognizable. One, he has a round head and the shade of brown is off. And he doesn't have skin on his neck, making him realizable. After that, we'll see this weird thing turn into that. Well, who knows? I don't know what these two are, but I bet they're YouTubers. And we see this scene where Rudy is literally a clone. Like, Rudy has a clone too. What's going on here? Watch later so we can see how these clones were made. The rest of we can watch. Well, that happened a little too fast there. Let me slow it down. Okay, it's pretty hard to see since the scene goes by so fast. We can see Nathan Games battling Nathan Games. Well, we can tell this is a clone right away, because the real Nathan Games has a red and blue eye with this weird thing. But as we see with this clone, he has a red eye and a red eye with this red thing. So we can easily tell that's not Nathan. Let me just turn it back to the original feed. And we see the same weird thing that YouTuber with glasses on. And then we see Ezra having super abilities, which is stretching his arm like a noodle. And we see Ezra like falling. And we see Rudy all beaten up and bloody, probably from the fight of his clone. And on YouTube. But so what exactly is going on? Well, I think the characters were going to a cloning machine so that way they can like have them do something for them, and then the clones ended up going rogue. Yeah, that's my theory. And here's one insane theory I have. After the clones became rogue, it was no longer safe. So they went as far away from them as possible. But then later the clones came back as revenge for leaving them. That's my theory. And plus that can explain why they're all beat up and stuff, especially Rudy's clone. Because he was left to rot. Oh yeah, by the time I was recording this, yeah, let me do this. So we see this scene with Rudy. We see Rudy surprised about something. But what? Is it the clones they left, or is it the clones they made? We see this shot of Rudy. Something was off about him. But it can't be a clone. So what if this is the face he makes when the clones come back? And then we see another YouTuber, Chris Plays Games. We see Ezra. We see Max, aka Chris Plays Games. We see Rudy with this comic booky looking outline. And he's black and white. And we see Nathan Games' clone. The Ways of War Twitter. And also, since I'm a big theorizing genius, I found this in the community. I saw this in the Ways of War poster. So, is my theory right? Who knows? But hey, that's just a theory. An animation theory.